Welcome to my ham shack. My name's Jack, KZ6CZ, and I have a Drake C-line, and I'm having a problem with the S meter pegging out every time it goes into mute. So I want to change that meter out. I was lucky enough to find a meter from one of the fellows on the Drake IO group, and the first thing I can tell you is it looks so simple to be able to take the lugs off the back of the meter, and we'll just swap that in and use those wiring there. Do not do that. Do not loosen these nuts up. We're going to have to unsolder the wires, one solder the wires in here, and swap that in. So let me show you my process of getting that done. Okay, we have removed the case from the receiver. And I think that this will work for a B line and a C line. Couple of tools, 1/4 inch wrench. I have a small jeweler's screwdriver here. And we're going to need a soldering iron to remove the wires from the meter that's in there. Now they use a plate here, the face plate, and it's held off the chassis by a couple of little thin washers. I did loosen that one up a little bit there. I'm not sure if I really need to do that, but this meter is held in with a bracket, and there's a screw down here, 1/4 inch, and a 1/4 inch is needed up here. But instead of removing this whole faceplate, I'm hoping that I can hold that screw there and be able to remove this and be able to reassemble it without removing this. First test I did just to make sure the meter I was going to replace it with was good. I unsoldered the wires off of the back of the original meter in the Drake, and temporarily just ran some wires over to check it, and also putting it in standby. This meter does not stick, so we're going to transfer this meter in. Now that we've tested the meter, time to remove that bracket, and this is where the jeweler's screwdriver comes in. What I'm doing is I'm using it to hold the head of the screw, and these nuts that are on the back of this are not very tight, so it doesn't take much to loosen them up, and they'll stay in place because of the faceplate be here holding it. Now I am thinking about when I reassemble it to put a small shim in here, just something to hold it, piece of cardboard, maybe about the right size, just something to hold it up flush while we get everything set. So let me take the nuts off the back here, and we'll continue on from there. Okay, here we are with the bracket removed, and that came out very easy. Down here is the bracket with the blue. I just was able to slip the meter out, so we'll put that aside and put the new one in there and reverse this process. And here I slipped the new bracket and meter in there, and to help hold the top screw, I just used a piece of cardboard and pushed it in there to hold that screw straight while I slipped that together. And it should be fairly easy to put the nuts back on and get those tightened up. They don't have to be real tight, but you need to have them good and snug. And now we've reinstalled the nuts on the back of that. They went on fairly easy and tightened up snugly. Meter's firmly held in place. So we'll start it back up and see how it plays. Okay, with the new meter installed, I will do a quick put it in standby and take it out of standby, and what do you know, no sticky meter. So we'll put the case on this one. Hopefully this has helped you out, and I appreciate everybody for watching. Have a great day, and 7-3. Did want to show you one more thing before I wrap this one up. I printed a little standoff to hold a fan that I can push up against the back of the radio. It's held in with this lip here that goes in there. A 24-volt fan provides just enough draft, very quiet, and the 12-volt comes off. I have actually modified my MFJ watt meter, so anytime I turn the power on to provide power to the lights, it provides power to the fan and gives just enough draft across the finals for the transmitter. So just something else that I came across. You have a great day. Once again, thank you for watching.